Hey everybody! I hope you're having a great start to your day. We're in the vegetable garden today, and I want to share a few things with you. So we have had triple digits and upper 90s for, gosh, probably a good week or more. And it's hard to keep a garden going strong and looking healthy in those kind of temperatures in the high desert. So I just kind of want to show you some things that I do to start when I start my garden to make sure that it survives this time of year when we have a lot of heat. So first of all, and I showed you some of these things when I planted, but it's worth sharing again. When I planted these plants from seed, some of these I grew indoors in my garage from seed, and then I planted the seedling. Others I planted the seeds out here. But what I do is I make sure I plant the plant right next to an emitter. That way I know when I water, it is getting good water that's going deep into the ground and not having to have the roots reach for water. So you can see my tomatoes are looking good. And these are there's peppers, there's beans. That's probably the most important thing. The other thing I do is every morning when I get up early, somewhere between 6 and 7, that's when I come out and I run the water so that it starts the day off with a good soaking before it gets hot. So you can see corn and these beans I planted from seed. So again, when I planted those seeds, I planted them next to an emitter so that they are getting good moisture down deep at that seed originally and now the plant. So my corn is looking good too, and this is the first year I've ever tried growing corn here in the high desert, and it's looking really good, so I'm happy. But that's my tip of how to make sure my vegetable garden can handle the heat. I just noticed something while I'm here. I have my first little tomato. I don't know if you can see it right there. This is a cherry tomato plant. And this is from the cherry tomato plant that I bought last year. I saved seeds from the tomatoes and grew more plants. And I did a video on how to save the seeds from a tomato, so I will link that in the description. I want to share with you my sugar snap peas. So they're not looking so good. They're done. Sugar snap peas are cool weather, cool season, cool weather, whatever you want to call it, plants, just like lettuce and spinach are. The spinach never really did well this year. It never got really tall, and it started to flower. So I don't know what happened there. We did get hot really quickly, and then we went cool and then hot again. But my lettuce, all of this, the romaine is doing well. It's not huge because it doesn't like heat either, but there's my gourmet blend of lettuce right there. So we have been eating on the lettuce, so that's doing okay. But sugar snap peas are done, so I will be pulling this one up. Just take the cage out, and I'm just gonna pull up the plant. We did get several peas off of it. I don't know if there's still any on here, but I don't see any. So I'm just gonna pull the plant up today. That space can be used for other things if I need it. Right now I don't have any thoughts on what would go in there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up and have that space for other things, even if it's just these flowers that are coming up. There's a random chamomile that's spread over here. I've got marigolds growing in here. I've got the zinnias that I showed you a while ago that are coming up this year from seed. There's some other things, and there's a lot of herbs in here, and herbs spread, but I have some other things, and I don't know what they are, but I'm gonna let them grow this year. I typically pull some of those kind of things up, but I'm gonna let them grow and see what it is. But I'm gonna show you one of them. I don't know what that is, but if any of you do, please let me know in the comments. I haven't done the search to see what it is. I do have an app that will do that for me, but it's not always right, because sometimes I do it on plants that I know what they are, and it tells me it's something else. So it's not 100% foolproof, but that is one I want to see what it is. So I'm just gonna let it grow. So there's how things are looking right now. There's my borage plant that just reseeds itself. Didn't plant it over there. Actually planted it on the other side of the garden last year, and it continually reseeds itself. And as I said, it's a really good pest control plant. It's an herb. Some people use the flowers. They say they taste like cucumber. I haven't been able to taste that taste, but it is a good pest control plant. So anyway, I'll just do a scan here so you can kind of see how things are looking. Obviously they look better in the mornings when I've just watered. They look fresher, but the plants are looking healthy. And as I said, it's a challenge when it's 100+ degrees, or even in the upper 90s. And this time of year it's really hot. But you just got to be smart and plant things near an emitter so they're getting direct water right where they need it, and it's going deep down. You water for the appropriate amount of time for your system so that your plants are getting deeply watered and they'll stay healthy. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.